Run.
Creepy Facts, Part 31. In February 1948, dozens of ships near Indonesia started receiving distress calls from this Dutch ship. The messages read, "All officers including the captain are lying dead in the chart room and bridge, possibly whole crew dead." This was followed by a series of indecipherable Morse code messages and a final message saying, "I die." Later, when the ship was eventually found, everyone was found dead. They were all frozen in place with their arms outstretched and contorted, anguished looks on their faces. And the strangest part of all was there was no signs of injury on any of the bodies.
Videos that seem innocent but have a terrifying backstory, Part 3. While this may look like footage from your typical cheesy dating show from the 70s, the man who the woman chose to go on a date with is serial killer Rodney Alcala, believed to kill over 130 women. Luckily, the female contestant didn't go on a date with him because he gave off a creepy vibe. This video shows a band performing in a bar in Thailand. Minutes later, the entire place catches on fire and 60 people are dead. What's even more shocking is that the band's name is Burn, and the song they're singing is titled, "In the End." In 2009, an old man named Edward Mascari uploaded a video of him singing Pretty Woman to his YouTube channel. As it turns out, he was a registered sex offender who wasn't allowed to have a YouTube channel and was put back in prison where he passed away.
I used some of the original footage, so please be advised. In the early 2000s, a video was discovered inside one of the scariest places on Earth. It's called the Catacombs, and it's one of the world's largest mass graves. To get to it, you need to wriggle through these claustrophobia-inducing tunnels hundreds of feet below the city of Paris. The video is found miles and miles into one of the least explored sections of the catacombs. The video is largely uneventful until he starts following these arrows that he sees on the wall and that he sees on the ground. And these arrows bring him to these rooms that are completely full full of human bones, which Catacombs experts have no idea where they are. Like, they don't know where this is. Then out of nowhere, something spooks him and he starts sprinting deeper and deeper into the catacombs until he drops his camera, and then all you hear is his panic breathing and footsteps as he disappears. While nobody knows what actually happened to this guy, everybody seems to agree that the footage is authentic.
I keep freaking hearing stuff out here.
The ghost and the ghost hunter continue to play a game of haunted hide and seek until Franco has one last ghost sighting while walking around the perimeter of the cemetery.
Hello? Ma'am? Do you need help? Do you need help?
She doesn't say a word at him, but this time she does look over twice and then back at a marker, possibly her own. When she turns to him, you can just barely see the outline of a scary face. It almost looks like she has empty hollow sockets for eyes.
Yeah. Not doing that.
Blood-curdling facts that you wish you never knew, Part 1. When creating the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland, they couldn't create skeletons that looked realistic enough, so they used real human skeletons. Since then, they've removed all but one. Ducks sometimes become cannibals due to boredom, meaning they kill and eat each other. This behavior begins as early as 4 weeks old. Crocodiles are capable of galloping, similar to a horse. Luckily, alligators cannot. And while we're at it, tarantulas can swim. It's extremely common after you die that there will be extreme gas buildup and you will burp after death. And sometimes dead bodies can even sit up on their own. Also, if a pregnant woman dies, the gas buildup in her body can actually forcefully push a baby out. In other words, a post-mortem baby bazooka. Hearing is the last bodily function to go after one dies, so it's very possible that the last thing you ever hear is the paramedic calling off your CPR.